Qigong. So we're going to go into, what are we up to? We're up to Wild Goose flying, aren't we? So we'll go into that with the Shiva here. And I want to introduce, we've done a lot of concepts of movement, but I'm going to do them all at the same time with one exercise to make it interesting. Yeah, there's a couple of there. I can actually add a couple of extra ones to this one too. So normally when we do this exercise, of course, the arms go up, well, your shoulders go up, your elbows go up, your wrists go up. And then shoulders go down, elbows go down, wrists go down. And the body movement goes the opposite direction. So as I go down, my shoulders go up as I go down. My elbows go up, my hands, everything goes up, but the body's down. And the body goes up and the hands go down. So it's the opposite way. So they're like a bird flying, yeah? Good. Now, if I asked you this exercise, what makes your arms go up in the air? There'd be a numerous different answers to this exercise, what's actually happening in this exercise. And we want to break it down a few things so we can have all different concepts of how this happens. And we'll get to the one, hopefully, that your arms start floating by themselves. We'll see how we go. Yeah. So good. So the first one we're going to talk about will be the concept of our arms moving. Yeah. So the idea is that we're trying to get all the muscles to relax and just let the shoulders and the energy in the shoulders and the energy in the arms move and then come back down again. So we're going to add something which we've used before. We use the idea of wrist strings like a puppet, and elbow strings. Yep. Now we're also going to have shoulder strings this time because we're doing a shoulder exercise because there's a shoulder part to this exercise. And normally you don't in Qigong exercises or most exercises, especially in Tai Chi, you never lift your shoulders up like this because once you're up there, you can't get down, you get stuck up there. But this particular exercise actually is exercising your shoulders on purpose. It actually wants you to learn how to do that and how to lift them high and then relax them down. And how you do that energetically, not with the muscles pulling them up and the muscles pulling them down, and let the energy float up inside their shoulders and let the energy float them up and let the energy float them back down again. It's a very different expression. So we know we're going to do that. So we're going to have shoulder strings, elbow strings, and wrist strings. Yep. And you do one side if you like. So shoulder, elbow strings, wrist strings. Then let the shoulder string go down first, then the elbow string, then the wrist string. Shoulder string up first, elbows, wrists, shoulders down, elbows down, wrists down. Good. Try on the other side. Shoulder, elbows, wrist. Shoulders down, elbows down, wrist down. Shoulders up, elbows up, wrists up. Shoulders down, elbows, wrists. Good. Do it both together. So we're learning how to do this. This is the physical way we do this exercise. So shoulders, let them both float up together. So I feel the energy moving them up. Then the elbow strings bring your arms up. Then the wrist strings bring your wrists up. Then the shoulder strings lower your shoulders down with the wrist string, shoulder string. Then your elbow strings, then your wrist string. So your two shoulder strings. Pull your both arms up with your shoulder strings. That's it, good. Now your elbows. Now your wrists, good. Now lower your shoulders, elbows, wrists. We're not going the up and down at this stage, we're just doing the arms. Yep. So shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders down, shoulder strings, elbow strings, wrist strings. Good. So that's the first. And we've talked a lot about the idea, the concept of having strings like a puppet to lift your arms. We do it when we're doing wave hands over the lake and you have your wrist strings in your arm and you have your elbow and wrist strings and they pull your arms up and then they lower your arms down. And it's a very unique experience and you feel like that your wrist string, the string in your wrist, your puppet string, pull your arm up, pulls it down again. It's a very unique experience. You can do this yourself. It's really novel when somebody does it for you and they lift their arms up. They hold your elbow string and your wrist string and lift it up. But you can do it yourself. You can pull it up, pull your string up and feel your elbow rising. And you can lower it down and it feels really weird in your arms. You can do it with the elbow string, your wrist string, pull it up and then let it slowly go down. Good. And the weird thing, if you can watch yourself do that, you'll watch what your arm changes. Because you're something externally is doing it and you'll find your arm starts moving by itself and you go, oh, okay, that's weird. And you're not moving your arm anymore because your arm's following the string. Good, and you can do both sides as a practice. So that's that one. So the next one is we're going to use head string, because we're going to lower ourselves down, and the head string's going to lower you down, and then the head string's going to pull you back up again. Yeah, head string lowers you down, and then head string pulls you back up again. Good, so we do the both together. So as my head string's going to lower myself down, and all the other strings are going to be lifted up. Yep, so my head goes down, and my arms go up. My arms go up. Good English. Yeah. And then I'm going to pull my head string back up, and the arms are going to be lowered down, and you're going to do it that way. So the body's going up and down, totally different to the arms. The head's going down, the arms going up, and you feel the strings lowering you. Now the strings are going to lower the arms, but they're going to pull my head string up. Good. Then my head string go down, the arm strings go up. Good. Perfect. Arm strings down, head goes up. That's it. Perfect. So that's the different feel, yeah? Shoulders, elbows, arms. Good. And then relax. Good. Elbow, shoulder. Good. So that's the physicality of the exercise. So that's a physical understanding of how to move it. With the strings, there is an energetic part of it too, because the string's like an energy you can't see, which is pulling your arm up and down. So there's an involvement with it, but it's more physical than anything at that stage. So now what we want to do is add the breath to it. So normally when you learn exercise, I always teach you the same sort of sequence. And the first sequence is I'll show you how to do it physically first. I'll physically show you how to physically move your arms and legs. Well, in this case, we're going up and down. Yeah. Well, we're going the other way. We better do it right. Bad demo. We're doing it physically first, and then we'll add the breath to it. Yep. So now we're going to have the idea as you breathe in when you go down and you breathe out when you go up. And I always use ideas in your mind to think of something so that you can use your intention to see your body. So you're looking at your body through your intention energetically through yourself. So you learn to look at your body energetically. We were talking about this the other day in the level 2 in the Q&A about training your intention to move energy around, but in training your intention to be inside your body, moving your own energy, which is very cool. So now we've got the idea of the breath. So without using the arms, we're going to breathe in when we go down, and we breathe out when we stand up. Yeah. Now we know what we're doing when we're breathing in. We're breathing in. The earth, we feel like we've been pulled down the ground. And we talked before about feeling the gravity pulling you down and your body just riding the gravity. It rides it down. So you don't actually have to lower yourself down, gravity pulling you down, and all you're doing is letting go to gravity. But you have to ride it, because if you didn't ride gravity, you just fall and you just go flat on the ground. So you actually have to ride the power, the electromagnetic field that's pulling you down. You have to ride the energy of that. But you're letting the energy do it for you. You don't have to worry about gravity. My arm's going to go down by itself. I don't have to do that. Yeah. So I can harness that power of wanting to pull it down. I can harness that power in my arm. Yep. And so I'm harnessing the power that wants to pull my body down, and I'm riding that energy of what it wants to do. And I ride it to a certain place, keeping my back straight. And then I relax, and you think, well, if you get down here and you relax, you're going to go further down. It doesn't necessarily happen like that, because we've packed our energy into our body and we've packed it down. What happens when you relax is the energy, and you breathe out. You're breathing out through the hands and through your feet. And I always use the equivalent to like a skyrocket taking off. Well, not a skyrocket, just a rocket taking off. And all the boosters are coming out of your hands like a rocket pack. No, you're trying to think of something we can relate to, and the rocket pack's coming out of your hands and out through your feet. And when you're there, and then as you relax, it charges, and all of a sudden all the energy coming out through your hands and your feet pushes you back up. So you're breathing in, you relax, ride the energy down, and relax, breathe out. And as you relax, breathe out, you can feel the energy just comes up inside the body. Yeah. And so we're doing that idea. And relax. Good. So now we add it with the arms to it. Breathing in. Feel the weight come down, and then just relax, and then all the energy comes out of your hands and your feet. Good. Perfect. Now the arms and the whole body will feel different in this. Relax. And relax. Cool. Perfect. And you can see there's a little bit of movement that happens when you initially let go. So that's the next piece. So now we've added the elbow strength. We've allowed the breath to breathe in and breathe out. We haven't talked about the inflation, exhaling. We're coming to that piece. So we've got to have a piece at the top and the bottom. And both of them, we relax at the top and relax at the bottom. So normally you think of relax and you go down, and then you have to pick yourself up to come up. Well, no, we're going to relax both ends. We're going to relax at the top, relax at the bottom. So as we go down, we're going to relax to go down. And we get right to the very, very bottom where all the chi is compressed in our body, and we relax, and it inflates itself. Yep. So when we're going down, it's like squashing the spring or squashing the sponge. As we go down, we squash the sponge, and it's all compressed. And all you're doing is relaxing, and the sponge wants to inflate itself again. And there's a little bit of a jerk that happens when you do either or. There's one here when you relax, and there's one at the bottom when you relax to come back up. As soon as you've got your sponge all crumped down and all squeezed really tight, and as soon as you let it go, it's like memory foam pillow. Memory foam pillows are very, very cool. Well, memory foam itself is a very cool thing because it actually holds pressure. Like you can squash it down, but it'll come back to wherever the pressure is. I don't know if you know too much about that. And it's interesting because it's a little bit like this exercise. If you sleep on a memory foam pillow, which I do, you put your head on the pillow and your head sinks down on the pillow and the foam. And then once it gets to the bottom, then the foam expands and it comes and lifts your head back up again. And your head feels like it's floating. So initially when your head goes on it goes down, and then the memory foam just goes, and then memory of course wants to go back to where it was before, but doesn't push you up slowly. It just comes back and expands slowly. And as I say, it feels like your head's floating on the pillow. It's a very unique experience. The mattress, the memory foam mattress, the same way. You initially get into it, and then it just sort of it starts moving. You start feeling like you're floating. This is a similar part inside the exercise. We're doing the same thing. We're getting that floating feeling. So we're breathing in and we're breathing out. Good. So the gap at the top and the bottom, we'll talk about that now. So when you relax at the top, and as soon as I relax and go, and as soon as I relax to the gravitational pull, as soon as I let go to that feeling of my body wanting just to fall on the ground, because I'm holding myself up, I need to relax, and then it just wants to fall. That immediate second when you let go, there's a bit of a jump, a bit of a step happens like that. You get that sort of let go, whew, or the hand let go. And what happens straight after the let go is it lets go, and then your body grabs hold of the energy wave that's coming and it rides the energy down. Because otherwise you'd just fall straight down. It doesn't do that. The initial part let go, and then your body grabs hold of the let go and rides it down energetically. So the same thing happens at the bottom. When you compress your chi down, you compressed it all down. Well, I pressed it all down that way. Yep. And when I relax and the sponge starts to expand, then there's a bit of a bounce. As soon as I let it go, it just there's a little bounce at the bottom as well, where the sponge starts to go and starts to get bigger. Once you've let go the pressure on the sponge and you go like that, there's that little jump in the sponge. Sort of does a little, and then it just expands slowly. But the first initial bit is a bit of an energetic wave. Now you're going to feel that at the top and the bottom. You're going to get it when you let go to gravity, and you're going to get it when you let go to the expansion of the sponge. Two ends. Yeah, so we'll try that a couple of times. There's lots of pieces to this. See how much pieces to this exercise. We haven't even got halfway through it yet. This is more. Good. So we're coming down, breathing in. We're packing our chi, and then relax, breathe out, and you feel that, and you just like it, this little jerk, and then the body floats up, and you ride it up. Yep. Good. So go down again, breathing in. Relax. Good. Oops, better get the right way so we get the right way. Yeah. Writing it down. And relax. And you feel it, that sudden surge of power happens as soon as you relax. Same thing here, let go to the gravity, relax. And there's a sudden drop, and then your body catches it. And the same thing at the bottom, relax. And there's a sudden rise. You don't need to emphasize the actual let go piece when you don't go like that, or like that, but that's what you feel inside. You can feel this letting go thing, and that letting go thing's really important. Now, the good thing to know about this is if you actually could let go, and hopefully you're going to get experience that today, your body actually doesn't fall on the ground because you've already told the energy what to do. Now, the energy will write it for you without you doing it, but all you've got to do is trust that the energy will do that and won't just drop you on the ground. Mess with that in your head for a second. Yep, your body's, or you've already, it's like lifting an arm. I've told the arm to move. I've told it the speed I want it to move. And I told it when I want it to stop. And then I want to tell it when to start again, what speed. And I want to tell it when it stops. Now, all I'm doing is speaking to my arm, the energy of my arm, and the energy is moving. So not only can we send messages to our muscles, but we can send messages to our energy and get our energy to respond as well, because we're very clever. So not only is the letting go the muscles, but now I'm driving the energy. Now I can just keep doing it. We had somebody in class last night, and she did about 3. We were doing a different exercise. Well, I think we were doing that exercise. I think I was introduced into that one. And she sat there. She said, I just realized I just did about 3 of those. And I was so busy watching what was going on with my feet that I actually didn't realize I was moving my arms. And she said, my arms are going up and down. I wasn't even focused, so busy focusing on something else, and they were moving by themselves. I said, yeah, because you've already told them what you want to do. And so they will obey you because you've taught them how to do that. It's just that your mind's not in them anymore because you think it's like turning the light switch on and then looking at the light switch and say, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. And you've already turned it on. You don't have to stay it on. You've already told it what you want to do. You want to turn it on. Yeah, and it's very much the same principle. Once you've told it what to do, the body will keep moving by itself. And at whatever speed you've created, even though you get that down, and at the bottom you get that relax, you get that sudden jerk of energy when the body expands. But then the rest of it's under control of your own energy field because you told it what to do. Yeah? Breathing in. Relax. Good. Breathe in. Relax. Now relax, breathe in. Let the gravity relax. Let the sponge relax. Good. Let the gravity pull you down. Relax. Let the sponge relax. Very cool. That's it. That's good. Let it relax. So you get that funny little surge every time you relax once you let it go. And the idea, of course, you don't want to do a big jump, but just as long as you can see it happening, there's this funny little thing happens. As soon as you relax, something happens inside the body. Cool? Okay. So one of the other big things we have with exercise, especially when doing wave hands over the lake, is about the idea of the expansion and contraction. And I talked a lot about this, and I've explained it lots, and we've done it in lots of exercise. So we're going to take that idea into this exercise now. So you can see there's lots of different concepts. So we're going to take the idea of the expansion, but this one we're packing the chi, and the expansion comes from that packing. So as we go down, and our arms come up as we go down, we're squashing all our chi down. We're squashing and packing it in. And when you relax, the body inflates. And when you inflate, because it's the opposite way, when you inflate, the arms come down. Now, normally it's the other way around. So the body inflates, but the arms come down. So the torso's inflating, not the arms. Yeah. So as we go down, we feel the energy being packed inside our body, and our legs, and our whole torso, but not our arms. And then when you relax, you have that expansion feeling in the whole body, but not the arms, because the arms are coming down. You're actually losing the energy out of the arms. It's the opposite of what's going on in the arms. So I'll explain that better. So if you do wave hands over the lake, you breathe in, good, and you breathe out. And you relax and breathe in, and the whole body expands. But as you expand, the arms come up as you expand. And you breathe out, and you can pack the chi as the arms go down. So everything's going down, the arms are going down as well. And you learn how to pack the chi in your arms, your whole body, and relax. But the arms float as with the inflation. And as the body inflates, the arms just want to float up by themselves because they're all getting full of energy and they're expanding. The arms are expanding and they start to float. But this one's done the opposite way to teach you how to do both of them. both processes. One is to have the arm floating, and the one is not to float the arms, and to have the arms moving opposite to the body floating. They're very clever, these exercises. So there's Qigong has one. Remember when we hold the posts? When we hold posts at the start of the exercise? Well, actually it's done with the feet apart. When we hold the post and you do the same thing, breathing in, breathing out, it's the same. It's the very first exercise too. They teach it to run that particular set's done first. Same breathe pattern though. So we're going to breathe in. But the arms are going up as you breathe in. Usually the arms will go up. Sorry, I better do that right, didn't I? I go down and come up. And we're breathing out. And the arms are floating up on the out breath. And we breathe in, the body expands, and the arms relax. Yeah? Breathe in. Relax, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Perfect. Breathe in. Breathe out. I had that back to front, didn't I? You need to find a new teacher. John, I'm sure you work what I just did there. I said that back to front. Yes, okay. Good. So we're breathing in as we go down. We're breathing in on the way down. Breathing out. Breathing in. Packing the chi. Now, see, I've confused myself now doing two exercises together. I'm sure we do it the other way around. Breathing in, breathing out. Geez, it's confusing, isn't it? Which way you go as you're breathing in. You breathe out when it's at the bottom, so you must be breathing on the way down. Yeah. So the arms are, so I just caught myself then getting confused. So the arms are expanding as you breathe in, with your arms expanding, but the body's compacting the chi. Then the body expands, and the arms they lose the energy, and they compact the energy in your arms. So it's the opposite. Instead of doing them both at the same time, where they're both going up and down, you're both expansion, contraction. One's going one and one's going the other. I think you got that one anyway. Excuse me for messing you around. Okay, so now we've got for all these different parts. We've got elbow strings, we've got wrist strings, we've got shoulder strings, we've got the opposite going down and going up. We've got the sponge being squashed at the bottom and then expanding to come to the top. We've got the breathing out, we've got the breathing in. All this is going on in this exercise. So I want to add another piece to this, and that's that your head string. Add the head string. Now we talked about that before, about the arms going up and the head string going down. We want to add that back into the mix again now that we've got all of them going again. Remember the breath in, breath out, contraction, expansion. Feel that, and the head string's pulling you up and it's lowering you down, yeah? So just add that piece to it too. Might as well get it all going at once. Breathing in. Breathing out. Perfect. That's it. Good. Breathing in. Packing your sheet. Feel the arms floating as we breathe in. Good. Now let your head string lower you down. Let your head string lower you down with the gravity. And let your head string pull you up. Very good. Different thing again. Let your elbow strings be pulled up as you're breathing in. Head string pull you up. Very good. That's it. Good. Add the relax at the top and the bottom. Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, relax head string. Relax on the way in, relax on the way out. Relax breathing in. Relax, breathe out. Relax, breathe in. Relax, breathe out. Very good. We'll do a couple more. Relax, breathe in. Cool. Relax, breathe in. Relax, breathe out. Oh, I forgot one, didn't I? Kidney points. As we breathe in, as we're going down, the energy is coming up the kidney points and packing inside the body. It's because the body's going down, but the energy is coming up the kidney points. Yep. Do a couple of those. Up the kidney points, breathing in, into the body. Leave it in the body and breathe out. Don't go back out the kidney points at this stage. Breathe in up the kidney points. Relax. Don't go out. Just stay inside the kidney points. So the idea of now the energy is coming up from the ground through the kidney points as well as your inflation. Good. Breathe out. Good. This time, all your toes. So all the well points on your toes. So that's the liver, the spleen, the stomachs, gallbladder and bladder, and the kidney point are all breathing in as you go down. Here we go. So you breathe in through all your toes and your kidney point. Feel the body expand. Leave and then shut them off and just let the comes out through the hands and out through the kidney points. In through your toes. Breathe out, relax. Good. So it's just going out through your kidney points and going out through Lao Gong and your palm of your hands. Good. Cool. One more. Breathe through all the pores in your body. Kidney points, all the meridians on the ground. Breathe in through your head string as well, but all the pores in your arms, your body, everything. As you breathe in all the energy. And then when you let the sponge go out, you breathe out through all the pores as well. Yep. There you go. Breathing in, the whole of the pores. And relax, breathe out through all the pores. Very good. Breathe in through all the pores. Relax. And relax, breathe out. Through all the pores. Good. Breathe the energy from further out, from 50 meters out, breathe it into your body. Feel the body expanding. And breathe it back out 50 meters from all the pores. Breathe it in from 50 meters into your body. Breathe it out 50 meters. Very cool. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Very good. And just rest there. If you want to, your legs might be getting a bit painful now. Just shake them out a little bit. Then I want to go to a different exercise slightly, just to show you another piece. So that's how many different parts of that exercise so far. There is more. We haven't finished yet. We didn't do the meridian breathing because it's not fair to do that for people who haven't ever done the course. But that's another piece as well to add to this. But what I want to do is I want to go back to one where we're not moving up and down so much to give you a different expression of what that feels like. I want to finish with, and we'll use wave hands over the lake because it's the easiest way to get isn't it easy? The simplest exercise is the easiest way to feel this energetic movement. Yep. So now we have the idea now. This time when our hands come up, we're breathing into the body. As the hands come up, we're breathing in, and the inflation is bringing the hands up as we breathe in, but the body's expanding as we breathe the hands up. It's not compacting like the other one. It's expanding. Legs expand, arms expand, everything. And then the whole body contracts. The arms condense, the legs condense, everything packs the chi, the whole body on the out breath. and you get to the bottom, you relax the sponge, and the sponge, the whole body, including the arms, and the whole body expands as they come up. Yeah, and this will feel quite different after doing that exercise we've just been doing for a while. Breathe out. Feel the body compress. Now you're going to go down, your body's going to sink down slightly, only because of the compression, but you're not actually bending your knees. You actually just feel the body going down inside yourself here. And then let your arms rise up. Good. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good. Whole body expand. Then breathe out. Feel the whole body contract, packing the chi. Relax at the bottom. Relax at the top. Compact the chi. Breathing in, expand. Breathing out. Good. I want to finish with one last piece. Now, I'm not sure how quite we're going to do this, but I've never done this online. It's live. I've done it in class where I can physically touch you, but we're going to try and do this. When we finish the expansion, once the expansion happens and we breathe in through all our pores and our whole body expands, including our kidney points and all our meridians in our feet expands, then as you breathe out, you're going to there's a slight bend in your knees as you feel the compaction, a slight bend. You'll bend a certain place where you'll feel it compacting. And then what I want you to do is keep letting the energy go down inside your body, even though your physical body is not going to move. So it's like a physical body will go down. If I hold on to you, I'm hanging on to you. This is your arms this way, your head's facing that way, and I've got a hand in front and back of you, and I'm holding you. And as you breathe in, feel the body expand. And as your hands go down, the body's going to go down and it'll get to a certain place where it'll stop, and then feel the energy inside the body still moving down inside the body, but the body's not moving. Good, that's it, you got it. And then expand, feel the energy come up in the body, and there'll be a slight rise. And as you breathe out, get to a certain place where the knees have stopped moving, you're not bending anymore, but you still feel the energy keep going down. Good. We're going to stop the breath, and we're going to do a 3 or 4 breaths on the way down. So breathe in on the way up. Breathe out initially on the way down, compacting the chi. Good. Your hands will come right down your side. Leave your hands down there. Take a breath in without standing back up again. Take a breath in where you are. And then breathe out, feel the energy moving down your body, and feel the whole body getting heavier and heavier. But don't sink your knees. Just feel the energy moving. Good. Take another breath. And then feel it relax again. Good. Take another breath. Don't move your knees. Just let your body's energy inside your body sink. Take another breath in. Body sink. Now it should be a lot of weight in your legs now, but the legs haven't moved. And then take a breath in, a big breath in, and you'll feel there's a lot of rise inside your body as you do that. It comes all the way up. Keep going, keep going. Rise, 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 rise. Good. Now breathe out. Bring both hands down. Let your hands stop at the bottom. Now you don't move your knees. Don't bend your knees anymore. Take a breath in and breathe in. Set the body relax again. Sink down further into it. So once you feel like your spine's sinking down and all your muscles are sinking down internally inside your body, going down into the legs, you can feel the energy sinking. Take a breath in and sink down. Good. Take a breath in again. Don't move your knees. Feel the energy sink inside your body. Get right down into your feet. Feel your organs sitting all down, all hanging. Feel your lungs hanging down. Feel your diaphragm hanging down. Take a breath in. Let it all sink down internally. Good. Now inflate and bring it all back up again slowly. You can bring your hands up too if you like. Good. And then relax and breathe out. Good. There you go. That's learning how to sync our energy right inside our body without any physical movement. And it's easier. Now, if you're not sure about it, find a partner or find somebody that they can hold on to your chest. So you've got some term of reference where they've got their physical contact with you, and then relax. And just stay there and then relax. Now, don't move your legs, of course, and just relax. And you'll find your whole body starts moving down, but your legs aren't bending. The whole body's energy is just going down, going down, going down. And it keeps sinking, You'll be surprised how far it goes down. Where you think you're relaxed, I'm relaxed here, and you just watch how much further it goes, how much further you can pack it right down, right down, right down. And it gets heavier and heavier in your feet, but your knees haven't moved. And you feel like your lead weight's all down in your legs. And then when you breathe the next, you feel that expansion. But if somebody holds your chest or your back, you hold your chest in one hand and back in the other, and so you got something, so you can feel something. So you can feel what happened when you're relaxing. You can feel you relaxing inside the chest, and the energy is going down inside your body. Good. And then stand back up, and then you feel when you expand, it comes back up again. Very cool. There you go. The art of moving your energy around your body. That's cool. So there's the. You'll never do this exercise the same again, will you? There's so many pieces to this. There's such a glorious exercise because there's so much movement and so much chi movement. And you'll get to the stage where if you didn't even get it today, you might have even got a glimpse of it today with your arms are moving and the body's moving and you're just watching yourself do it. You become the observer of your own energy. Your own energy moves your arms. The arms just float by themselves and the body's moving by itself and you just get to watch yourself moving. Yep. It's a very cool expression. There you go. Go. I also noticed I was speaking quite fast today, so I got excited there, and I know I was speaking quite quickly. So if I was speaking too quick, sorry about that. I didn't no intention to do that. There was a lot to cover, and I thought I caught myself racing a bit, just for a change. So if I went a bit fast, you might have to go back and listen to some of that again. I apologise for my over exuberance. Be cool, everybody. Great class.